Hey Aries, welcome to Scorp Tarot. Hey guys, it's me Mark. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you all so much for your love and support. This is your general October of 2018 reading, Aries. All of the messages that come through in this reading may not resonate with you because this is a general reading. If you are a sun, moon, or rising sign Aries, you should get a golden nugget or two, a message or two that does apply to you. However, if I speak on something that does not apply to you, it's not meant for you. It's meant for the next person that watches, all right? So only keep those things that do apply. If you would like to go deeper and you want to look at messages that are around, that are meant specifically for you, then you would need to get a private reading, and I offer those. I offer amazing private readings. I offer a 15-minute, 30-minute, for 1 hour. The messages that come through resonate and hit the mark every time because the messages come straight from source. They don't come from me. So email me at ScorpTarot, ScorpTarot @gmail.com if you would like one of my private readings. I offer a 15-minute, 30-minute, for 1 hour, and the readings can be delivered either via Skype, which is a live reading, Aries, or it can be recorded, and I email you the link. All right, guys, let's get started on this reading, Aries. Let's see what energies are around you all for the month of October of 2018. This is a 7-card general reading. There will be 3 cards on the top row, 3 on the bottom, and 1 outcome or advice card at the very end, Aries. I've already prayed and meditated on these cards. Let's see what energies are around you guys for the month of October of 2018. I'm going to tilt the camera down, Aries, so you can see the cards as I shuffle them and they come out, guys. All right. Creator, what messages do you have for the sun, moon, or rising sign of Aries? What should Aries focus on for the month of October of 2018? What should Aries be aware of? I ask that only the highest energies of love, light, and truth come through these cards and come through me, Creator. What messages do you have for the sun, moon, or rising sign of Aries for the month of October of 2018? Okay. What should Aries focus on? What should Aries be aware of, Creator? I ask that only the highest energies of love, light, and truth come through these cards and come through me. All right, let's get 1 outcome or advice card, Aries, for you all for the month of October. Creator, can you give the sign of Aries 1 outcome or advice card? There we go. All right, guys, these are your cards. Let's see what you have, Aries. Excellent. The 9 of Cups. Yes. This is the card of wishes fulfilled. That's what I'm talking about, Aries, for the month of October. Some of your wishes are being fulfilled. That's what Source is saying. You've got an abundance of joy, happiness that's coming in as your goals are manifesting, as your wishes are coming true. So that's amazing. Some of you guys could be getting that new home, new car. There's a level of newness in the 9 of Cups energy. Let's see what else you all have. The Chariot. Some of you guys are getting a new car because you know the Chariot card is a card of transportation. Yes, Aries. The Chariot card is a card of transportation. It is a card of movement. If you guys are not in the group of Aries that are getting a new car, this can just be speaking to Source is saying you need to drive forward as your wishes are coming true. Continue to stay in the driver's seat of your life, being decisive, being direct, taking charge and moving forward, not being in that energy of procrastination, not being in that energy of just going with the flow. When you see the Chariot card, it ain't the time to go with the flow. It's a time to direct. It's a time to lead. It's a time to move because you're moving towards victory. And with the 9 of Cups, Source is saying, not only are you moving towards victory, but your wishes are coming true. Those things that you have held close into your heart for the month of October and possibly even prior to that, before that, those things that you have been wishing for, they're happening in the month of October. That's what Source is saying, or you're moving towards that. All right, so that's freaking amazing. After the Chariot card, Aries, yes, you got the 10 of Wands. This is Source saying there's an ending to some sort of struggle. Really a tough time where you carry heavy burdens. That's what the 10 of Wands speaks to. The 10 is the highest level. It doesn't go up any higher after the 10. And Source is just saying there's an ending to this struggle. There's an ending to all of the burdens that you carry. And this could be in work. Yes, this could be in work because wand energy does speak to our passions. It speaks to our creativity, what we do in the world. The Ten of Wands is saying, you know what? Source is saying, you've carried heavy burdens. You've done it on your own. You've carried more than your share. And there's an ending to this struggle as your wishes are coming true. So keep the faith, Aries. Continue to do the best you can every day. Continue to put your best foot forward because your wishes are coming true. That's what Source is saying as you're leaving behind this heavy energy of the Ten of Wands. All right. Next, Aries, you guys got the Nine of Swords, Aries. You guys are having trouble sleeping. You were stressing. You were worrying. You know what I'm feeling like? For some of you guys, you all were really in a pickle. There's something that was going on in your life that had you shook. That was very out of character for you because Aries, you guys are the card of the Emperor. You guys are the bosses. You're used to running empires. And there may have been something that tested your stamina. There may have been a problem, a situation that you kind of didn't know. It tested your stamina. It was something new for you. You didn't know how to handle it. You didn't know how to get a handle on it. And you may have been stressing and worrying so much with the Nine of Swords that you weren't sleeping. Source is saying you're coming to an end of this cycle. There's an ending to this struggle. And you may be getting some sort of help. That's the energy I'm getting. And that is going to lead you to your wishes fulfilled. That is going to lead you to an abundance of happiness, of joy, of success, and of victory. Because the Chariot card is a card of victory. As you move forward, as you get a handle on things, whatever the situation is in your life, Aries, for the month of October, as you get a handle on it, driving forward, not procrastinating, taking care of things as you need to, not putting it off. Source is saying you're going to have victory. All right. So after the Nine of Swords, yes, you guys got the Eight of Cups. You guys are, now some of you all are moving because the Eight of Cups can be a home moving card. Remember I said your wishes are being fulfilled? Yeah, some of you guys were wondering, it maybe has been on your mind a lot. You were in a situation where you were living somewhere where you didn't want to. You were living somewhere that didn't fit you. And it was a time of struggle and you dealt with it as long as you could. And possibly stayed up at night thinking about it, stressing on it. How am I going to make this happen? What's the logistics of the move? What will children, things like that, just dealing with everyday issues. But Source is saying, honey, for the month of October, you guys are moving away from trouble times, trouble situations, and troubled people. If you haven't, that's what you're being called to do, Aries, for the month of October. Now, for those of you, Aries, who are not literally moving homes, this Eight of Cups can speak to just moving away from situations that don't fulfill you, that don't support you, moving away from things that just aren't in your highest and best good. That's what the Eight of Cups means. And then also, not only are you moving away from choppy waters into calmer waters, into environment, situations that put you in a calmer space, bringing you up out of this stressing, running every negative scenario over in your mind, overthinking, stressing, staying up at night. You're coming up out of that and you're moving towards calmer waters where you can be peaceful, where you can be zen, where you can pray and meditate and be in peace. And that is leading to your wishes being fulfilled. Like I said, this can be you moving homes, or this can be just leaving behind struggle, a cycle of struggle, a time of struggle as you handle whatever the situation is that has been worrisome, that has been on your mind. But Source is saying you got endings here. All right. Next, Aries, you guys got the Hermit card. Yes, the Hermit card, y'all know, major arcana. I say don't phone a friend, but go within, Aries. That's what Source is saying. In order to take charge, getting in the driver's seat of your life, it is necessary for you, Aries, Sun, Moon, or Rising, for the month of October of 2018, to be like the Hermit. Detach. Slow down. Stop focusing and distracting yourself with everything else that's going on, and be like the hermit and take a look around internally. Do an internal inspection as to where you are opposed to where you want to be. That's what Source is saying with the hermit card, because you are being called to move forward. You are being called to leave behind something. So you need to know where you're going. Yeah, and being like the hermit, coming up with a plan, getting directions, turning on the GPS to find out what your end destination is, so you can come up with a directions on how you get there. But that's what the hermit energy speaks to. Speaks to figuring out the direction first, figuring out what the end goal is, what the destination is, and then deciding on what route you'll take. And you know what? It may not, because you know how life is. Life throws us all types of cycles, situations, people. So you always have to leave enough room in your plans for recalculations, just like GPS, to recalculate the route. You always have to leave enough space in your plan for recalculations. But it's better to have a plan than not. And the hermit card is saying you need to go within to take an internal temperature as to where you are opposed to where you want to be. And then the chariot card is moving forward, how you get there, what the route is, how, what will you be, what's your mode of transportation. That's what Source is saying. So you guys got some major decisions to make, Aries, for the month of October of 2018, but your wishes are being fulfilled as you handle whatever this situation is, coming up out of negative self-talk, stress and worrying. We don't stress, we strategize. That's what I tell me and mine. We don't stress, we strategize. Yeah, because that's what it takes to win. That's what it takes to overcome any challenges. It takes the ability to be able to detach, strategize, take an accurate assessment of where you are, and then decide on how you move forward. All right. But your wishes are being fulfilled as you get in the driver's seat of your life. Aries, for the month of October, some of you guys will be moving homes with the 8 of Cups. If you're not moving homes, Aries, you're moving away from challenging times, challenging situations, struggle, the carrying of heavy burdens. There's an ending to that cycle. So Source is saying as you end that cycle, you're moving away from it, letting go of the stressing and worrying that you possibly have done in the past, staying up at night, walking the floors, not sleeping. There's an ending to that. Yeah, as you be like the hermit, to detach and decide you want something different, decide you want to empower yourself, and then make steps that do that, then you're going to have victory, Aries, for the month of October. Let's see. Let's recap, guys. In this 6-card reading, Aries, you guys got 2 major arcana cards. You guys got 2 9s. That's awesome. 9s are cards that speak to completions. And then you did get 1 10. The 10 is the ending and the new beginning, because it reduces down to, in numerology, it reduces down to 1. So it speaks to the highest level, 10 do. And then it speaks to a new beginning, an ending and a new beginning. But you got 2 9s also, which speak to completion. So in these 6 cards, Aries, you guys got 2 major arcana. You guys got the Chariot card, a card of victory, a card of transportation, a card of movement, and then you guys got the Hermit card. The Hermit card is a card of don't phone a friend, but go within to take an internal gauge as to what you want, where you are. All right. Now, the major focus for you, Sun, Moon, or Rising, Aries, is going to be your emotions. You got the 9 of Cups and you got the 8 of Cups. Source is saying could be your love life on display, but I'm really feeling like it's more so joy, happiness, an ending to the carrying of heavy burdens, an ending to being in your head stressing and worrying, and finding joy. That's what the 9 of Cups is speaking to. An abundance of joy, abundance of happiness, success, all right, as you move forward. So that's your reading. Let's see what your outcome or advice card is, Aries, for the month of October. You got the 7 of Cups. Now look, when I see this 7 of Cups card with the Chariot, some of you guys, like I already said, are getting new cars. The 7 of Cups is a card of options, having many options, needing to choose. Some of you are getting new cars, And you need to choose what you want. You know, you need to, and that's why you got the Hermit. Remember I said, don't phone a friend, but go within. That's what it can be speaking to. Getting a new car and being able to choose and decide what it is that you want, what it is that you're looking for as your wishes are being fulfilled. Aries, others of you, this Seven of Cups is a card that is speaking to, can speak to illusions, can speak to taking chances. What source is saying, see things for as they are, not how you want them to be. Don't see things for how you want them to be. See things for how they are, so that you can take an accurate assessment of truly where you are and what you need to do to release and let go of this heavy energy, to release and move away from this time of struggle. But it's going to take you actually seeing things for as they are, not relying on excess drinking, because as you can see, this Seven of Cups, there's a lot of cups in this card. Not relying on your crutches, because I see that a lot of you Aries are stressed, are worried, are in your head about something, but not relying on your crutches, but actually coming up with a plan that moves you towards your wishes. All right, coming up out of this Seven of Cups energy. And I feel like this was in the past. You guys were kind of not seeing the situation for how serious it was, but you're coming out of that energy now with that 10 of Wands. So it's just saying there's an ending to the struggle. So see things for as they are, come up out of stressing and worrying, and come up with a plan and move forward. And a lot of you Aries are doing that for the month of October. All right, guys, I'm sending you all love and light. Take care, Aries. Get a hold of this situation, and as you do, source is saying your wishes are being fulfilled as you move towards victory for the month of October. So, guys, if this reading resonated, please thumbs up the video, share it, write a comment if you feel led to. And then if you would like to go deeper and want one of my private readings, email me at ScorpTarot, ScorpTarot @gmail.com. Let me know which reading you would like. Let me know your sign and how you like your reading delivered, and I'll get it to you. All right, guys, I'm sending you love and light, Aries. Take care for the month of October. Namaste.